Okay, so in this simple dictionary question, okay, we'll try to understand how to get the keys independently, how to get values, and how to get items. So again, like we have seen this, it's just like how to get them individually via function. I'll show you that. Let's do that quickly. Let's go back and let's try to add some functions for that. Let's paste this and let's comment this out. Okay, so for the first one, okay, it is nothing but your keys. Okay, so let's create a function which says get keys. Okay, so you're trying to pass an argument and just return, okay, what you're trying to return, that is nothing but employees dot keys. Okay, so that's like a simple one liner code. Let's call that. So let's go for solution 4. Okay, and let's try to call that. So what's the function name? The function name is get keys, right? So let's copy this and let's paste this over here. I think this should do the trick for us. Okay, so let me clear the screen. So if you see, we are not getting any output. Okay, so let's try to write print. Generally we do this. Okay, so if you see, it is getting dict of keys. Okay, so that's like what you can change is if you go for top or else here as well, you can assign that as a list so that it goes off. Let's execute this. Okay, so that dict is converted into a list. Okay, so again, like these kind of small things, so you need to understand, because that's where like you will fumble, otherwise logic wise it would be pretty simple and straight. Okay, so that's like your fourth one, that is keys. Again, like fifth one is values. All these are like interrelated. Okay, so it would be a quick one which you generally know, so I'm just trying to make it a little quicker. So get keys, let's say show values. Okay, and again we'll try to take employees, and so what I need to iterate again, like you can just simply just write return. Okay, employee dot values. Okay, and let's call this. So I'll just write 4 comma 5 comma 6, because it's like all like straightforward. Okay, again, like if you see, you are not able to see the output, and you are getting your output. Okay, so that is like one, that is values. Okay, so again, like dict values which we have just seen. Okay, you can just wrap list, and it should give you a list of dictionary. Then and finally you just write like, okay, what is nothing but your items. Okay, so we get like keys and values. Okay, so again, like let's write a function. So let's say show key values, pass your employees. Okay, I'm employees, and now here, okay, so see what happens is, okay, if you want to get like your items, okay, it brings like your two variables, one is key and variable. So I'll just write employee id, and what I will write is employee data. Okay, that's how like your it looks like in employees dot items. Okay, and simply what you can do is print. Okay, so you can do that also, you can do that there also. Okay, or you can write code over here also. It's just like how you, let me just remove this and keep it simple like how we were writing earlier. So I'll just say this. Okay, and let me call this the bottom. So let's clear the screen, and let's come over here. Okay, and let's see this and let's execute this. So as I said, we are not getting anything, and if we write print on top of that, okay, so if you see it is giving ticked items. Okay, then what we wanted is, okay, we wanted like keys values to be iterated. So I'll just try to write a for loop on this. Okay, so let's say um let's say for I, okay, for let's say I comma y in, okay, this, and let's say print of I comma y, and let's execute this. Okay, let's remove this. Can you see this is your key and this is your value? Okay, all these are like basic things. Okay, but when you try to write with functions, okay, sometimes it give you errors, how to convert them into list, set, dictionary, all these probabilities, you might face issues. Okay, so I'm just trying to rehearse that for you so that it would be good for you. Okay, so moving ahead, like we'll try to add like good logic so that you understand this in better manner. Thank you.